Okay, so Vincent, can you tell us, please, what did you learn from this whole exercise of doing the presentation?
Yeah, like I said earlier, in the first place, I learned to organize because it taught me to organize my work. Then, before now, I don't know how to summarize very well. I have a lot of information, but how do I put it together to get the audience moving? You know, I try to cut down, and I read it to my children. The way I read it to you now, I read it like 6 times. Yes, they will laugh. My daughter will, tell me, Daddy, you are falling here, you are not moving well. So I said, okay, don't worry, I'll do it again. So I practice. Practice is
Perfect.
yeah. So that's it.
And what else did you learn?
For me, these 2 things: self-confidence, organization, then summary.
And what about the information?
Oh, information, a lot. I never knew this man before. In fact, I picked interest in him when I started reading, because I read like 4 different people. In fact, my core course is business, so I went for business, famous Canadian businessmen. Then I started looking. But what caught my attention in this man was that he didn't go to real school. He was not a graduate. He was an apprentice. He learned this trade 5 years. And, I took interest and said, hey, this man was not a graduate. Let me lead the people that went to school and study this man to know really what made him successful. And that was what moved me to present him as my famous Canadian.
What did everybody else learn? What did you learn from his presentation?
For me, the origin, the Eaton Center.
The origin
Yeah,
of
the
the
origin,
Eaton
the
Center?
Eaton Center, I don't know.
I learned that if you determine, you can become whoever or what you want to become.
I learned that there should be a meaning in life for you to live. You should have some sort of a goal, an aim. Yeah, you should have an aim in your life.
Go for it.
So this specific point that I catch from your conclusion, that he said he has never discouraged with his doing. He has always persistent in that he's doing. He never say, oh, I can, never complains, but he continues.
Any new words? Any words that you didn't know before? Anything that was in there that you heard maybe for the first time?
That people go there and touch the statue and put it on there for also laugh. It was interesting.
Yes, that was really interesting. So where is that statue? Is that in the ROM?
No, it's in the museum.
Which museum? Is it?
Toronto Museum.
So there are 2. There's
No,
the,
one is in Winnipeg.
yeah, but there's a Royal Ontario Museum or the Art Gallery of
No,
Ontario.
the Royal Ontario Museum.
It's in the Royal Ontario Museum. Okay, so if you go to the Royal Ontario Museum, make a point of seeing it. I haven't seen it, so I'm going to look. I know there's one in the, in the Art Gallery of Ontario, there is a courtyard called the Eaton Courtyard. And, they're still philanthropists. Philanthropists? People who give money to to help other people, to help society and that. Anyway, Vincent, thank you so much. That was excellent.